Has anyone ever said something to you that just stuck? Not a passing comment, something that burrowed into your head, something that stayed there for years, something that still comes back at 3 in the morning. For me, it wasn't one person, it was a pattern. Boss telling me I wasn't doing my job properly, a client on a £14 million project shouting in every meeting, a wife saying it doesn't make her happy. That last one broke something in me. But here's what I want to talk about today. Not the pain, but what you actually do next. Most people get this wrong. They believe it or get angry. Neither works. By the end of this, I'll show you how to stop believing it. How to use it as fuel instead of letting it destroy your confidence. And the one question you need to ask yourself every time someone tries to make you feel small. This comes from experience. I've been told I wasn't good enough more times than I can count. Every single time I came back stronger. Here's how. Let me tell you about that £14 million project. 45 people reporting to me, and this client, she thought she knew better. Every meeting she raised her voice, dismissed my expertise, tried to shut me down. Most people would have fought back or shrunk. Nearly did the second one, because when someone tells you you're not good enough repeatedly in front of others, it gets into your head. But I stayed calm. Every time she raised her voice, I took a breath and said, I completely understand where you're coming from. I respect your experience. By the end, we'd built a great relationship because I hadn't let her define my worth. I'd defined it myself through competence and consistency. That's the first thing. Don't fight, don't shrink, don't get emotional. Just stay steady. Prove them wrong by being undeniable, not by arguing. By being so consistently good at what you do that their opinion becomes irrelevant. Now, the second thing, what happens when you actually mess up? Sometimes they're not wrong. Sometimes you actually fall short, and that's a different kind of pain. I went for a consultancy job after the barn. The interview included a presentation and I completely messed it up. Halfway through, they stopped me and said you didn't answer the brief. Could feel my heart racing, but I took a breath and said, you're right. I misinterpreted the question. I should have asked for more clarification. Walked out thinking I'd blown it, but I got the job, not because the presentation was good. It wasn't, because I owned it. No excuses, just accountability. Being told you're not good enough doesn't mean you're not good enough. It means someone else has an opinion. Opinions are not facts. Spent years letting other people's opinions define me. My boss, my clients, my ex-wives. I handed them the pen and let them write my story. Story they wrote was failure, but then I took the pen back. Nobody gets to tell me who I am. I tell me who I am through how I show up. So here's the question I want you to ask yourself every time someone tries to make you feel small. Does their opinion change what I'm capable of? The answer is always no. Always. That boss who bullied me, I walked out. That wife who said we'd never work, she was right, but I found someone who does. Every time someone tried to write me off, I used it, not as ammunition for a victim story, as fuel to prove to myself what I was capable of. Use it. Turn it into the reason you get up earlier, the reason you work harder, not to prove them wrong, because you're proving yourself right. I'm Scott L. Adams. This is Unlock Your Promise. Subscribe for more on rebuilding confidence. No fluff, just what actually works. Now, whoever told you that you couldn't, prove them wrong. Not with words, with what you build. Get on with it.